One of the problems that I had with this whole Wonder Kid list and setting it up for the FMB channel this year is that there's not a lot of goalkeeper Wonder Kids this time around. You have a couple that are over 150 potential, but not a whole lot. Lucas Chevalier is one that I've seen and one that I have a fondness for, and that's why we're going to take a look at him today in our player profile. Now, Lucas Chevalier has a special interest to me simply because in my AC Milan save on my other channel, go check that out, Safian FM on YouTube, I just picked him up because I need a backup goalkeeper and I wanted someone who fits the profile. 20 years old, Wonder Kid, has that potential that he can grow into. I just need to get him to reach it. But like I said in the intro, there's really no goalkeepers in FM that are Wonder Kids until you get to the next season or two when regens start coming about. But now I couldn't really wait that long for AC Milan, so I picked Lucas Chevalier up after seeing him in my list and after looking into him a little more with my scouts and everything. And I really want to see how he kind of turns out. So here we are, taking a look at Lucas Chevalier. His only green right now is decisions of 16. Everything else for a 20-year-old is average. 12s, 13s, a couple of 14s here and there. Not too bad, but definitely hoping he can grow. We all know that goalkeepers tend to have a much longer lifespan than your normal striker or defender or thereabouts. So Lucas Chevalier should have a good career if he continues to grow into his mid-30s or so. So how is he going to do in the next 10 to 11 years? Let's find out. The year is 2034, and as you can see, he has grown fantastically. He is 32 years old, French international, 4 caps to his name only, though. I wonder who they've been using for their goalkeeping. So he has bounced around, however, is the biggest issue. He was at Lille at the start of the game, 44 appearances, 49 conceded. He did, it looks like, spend a season on loan at Valenciennes. I pardon my French butchering. Moved to Leeds for 3 years with only 3 appearances, then moved to Wolfsburg for 113 appearances, then probably just boosted up like crazy and is now at Barcelona for the past 4 years. So 137 appearances, 91 conceded. His greens are fantastic. From command of area, one-on-ones, throwing, positioning, decisions, concentration, and anticipation, jumping reach, strength, all in the fantastic numbers. Everything else, aerial reach at 15, communication at 15. I always like communication to be as high as possible. First touch, handling, kicking of 13 and 14s. He's grown really well. Has a contract with Barcelona until 2035, is rated at 50 million to 151 million. Not too bad. So if you can pick him up at some point, I would like to see, Leeds and Wolfsburg, how he did, and I'll see that in a minute. But it kind of gets me excited to see him on the AC Milan team. I just need him to actually get a little more games in next season. So we'll see what that happens with that. Career stats, though, as you could see, Leeds, he moved to Leeds for 30 million. Not too bad. I got him for about 15. So he's not too far off from doing some wonder things. But only 2 total appearances, 3 allowed, 660, not great. Didn't play at all. I'm kind of wondering if there was an injury or something. But then Leeds in 26-27, only 1 appearances, 3 allowed. Ouch, 620. Definitely a bad season. Moved to Wolfsburg for 1.7 million. Really on the cheap. 677, average. 14 total appearances, though, so he's picking it up a bit. And then it looks like he's fairly much a starter from there on out. From Wolfsburg for the next 3 years. 714, 701, 691, pretty good numbers for a goalkeeper. And then moved to Barcelona, and look at that, fantastic. Completely, allows much less than games. Shutouts of 14, 19, 15, 16. He's done very well after the move to Wolfsburg for very little money. So that is fantastic to see. Injuries, though, not much. So really don't know why he sat out that second season with Leeds. Maybe they just picked up another goalkeeper that they trusted more than him. I don't know. But that move to Wolfsburg was really what boosted his career. But a cut hand, 4 days, 6 days, a pulled groin is the worst he's had. So overall, not injury prone whatsoever. So his milestones, as you can see, named in Lille, seasonal best 11, 2 years in a row, bought by Leeds for 30 million. They were then relegated from the English under 21. Oh, he was under 21's Premier Division 1. But then bought by Wolfsburg, named Wolfsburg best 11, overall best 11, seasonal best 11. World Cup winners with France in 2030. I didn't even see that. Bought by Barcelona for £100 million. Damn. FIFA World Cup winners in 2030, Supercopa de España winners, La Liga Santander champions, UEFA Champions League winners. 2030 and 2031 were just absolute lights out seasons for this dude. First international cap, though. He didn't play in France, but I'm guessing he was on the team. 2030-31 UEFA Champions League goalkeeper of the season. So Wolfsburg boosted his career. Barcelona made him insane. A actual world beater. So he has done very well in the middle of his career. Again, he's only 32 years old, so he still has a couple seasons left. It would be interesting to see where he goes after Barcelona, but he has done a fantastic job in the last 5 or so years. So very happy to see that. For his biography, you can see Lucas Chevalier is truly one of world soccer's global superstars. He made his senior club debut in Domino's League 2, playing for Valenciennes FC, whatever it is. Having made his France debut against Italy in 2031, he's gone on to make 4 appearances for his country. Although normally a regular at Camp Nou, Chevalier has found himself on the fringe at FC Barcelona lately. Oh, so maybe that they're looking for someone new and they're going to move him on. But started his actual career at Lille in 2014-15, broke through in the first team in 22, 44 league appearances, made his move to Leeds for 30 million and only made 3 regular appearances. That's just the sad part. Joining Wolfsburg 1.7. Among the 8 winners' medals that Chevalier has collected during his career, Supercopa de España, Copa de Su Majestad el Rey. Is that the Copa del Rey, I guess? UEFA Champions League, FIFA World Cup, so he was on the team at least. UEFA Nations League, La Liga Santander. Chevalier has been recognized for his talent and achievements with several awards. Spanish First Division Goalkeeper of the Year on 3 occasions, UEFA Champions League Goalkeeper of the Season, FIFA Best Men's Goalkeeper on 2 occasions, and French Player of the Year 3rd place. So, that's Lucas Chevalier in a nutshell. His contract right now, $210,000 per week, expires next season. Minimum release clause of $120 million. So, wow, he had a 5.8 game. That's hard to see. Penalties conceded and faced. So he's conceded no penalties. Faced 2. It's not too bad for this season. But as you can see, 11 appearances in the Champions League, 702. La Liga Santander, 33 appearances, 714. Supercopa de España 7-0 with 2 appearances. Copa de Su Majestad el Rey is 4. And then the UEFA World Cup qualifications is only 1 and 1 off the bench. So I guess he's finding himself lacking game time both at Barcelona and in France right now. I mean, overall, he still had a fantastic career. Definitely looks like someone you'd be wanting to pick up for your team at least through those, last 5 years or thereabouts. And again, he's only 32, so he still has a couple years left, especially if you go off the Buffon type of career. He's got another 8 years at least. But that is Lucas Chevalier. Looks like a fantastic player. Needs to grow into his role a bit and probably give some good trust to in your system. For my AC Milan save, he'll be on the bench next season. And then I'll move Magnan out and I'll maybe move him up into the first choice or maybe split time with someone. I don't know. We'll see how that works. I'm very interested to see how it works. Let us know how he's worked in your saves. Are there other goalkeepers that you would suggest over him? At 20 years old at the start of the save, this is really a good age to get a really good young but possible secondary goalkeeper that you can mentor and bring into your first team. So anyway, that is it for Lucas Chevalier and his fantastic career so far. Not over yet, but I am Stefan FM for the Football Manager blog channel saying thank you so much for watching. As always, take care and enjoy.